Hello everybody, how are you all doing on this lovely Friday evening? I hope I find you all well. I hope all of you guys in the chat are doing well. As I've already said, Ash, welcome to the chat this evening, bud. Hope you are doing well. Hope you have had a good Friday thus far. Good evening, Joe. How are you doing, my friend? Okay, so I guess without any further ado, we should jump into things, I guess. We are here, we are ready to go. Knock that into performance and let's crack on with the stream. What's up, Kai? Good to see my mod here. Tired, but I'm blessed. Evening, everybody, he says. Oh, right then, guys. I am rusty, to say the least. I'm rusty, I'm tired. I can't remember what's happened in this save. I can't remember what's going on. I can't think of any of the players that I've got. One thing I do know is that we are top of the league. And that is all that I need to worry about. Played 5-1-5, plus 14 goal difference. Absolutely popping off. I believe the last game we played was in the Emirates FA Cup. It was. Secured a 3-0 victory. So we move into the next round of the FA Cup. The first qualifying round of the Emirates FA Cup, which is a competition we really need to do well in. We really need to figure out a way to stop the rot with these finances. That's the main thing. 40k in the hole. Obviously, we were in a much worse position than this. We were 60k down, but obviously winning a cup competition last season removed 30k of that. But it's going to be a good one. I want to at least get through September tonight, September and October, hopefully, fingers crossed, if we just power through these games, depending on how we get on. Fareham Town up next in the league. As I said, this is the league. Played 5-1-5, positive goal difference of plus 14. If we go into this, the full table, we've scored 20 goals this season and conceded the 6. Quick run through of the tactic and stuff and the team. From memory, this guy, the right wing back, has been absolutely unbelievable for us. Yeah, 5 assists for the guy in 5 games. Exactly what you want. Ballard. Oh yeah, I forgot we signed Daniel Ballard from Arsenal. I still can't believe we've got this guy, by the way. Still can't believe we've got this guy. Joe, how are you getting on in your version of your tier 10 save, my friend? How are things going in your save? Obviously, we've got a couple of different players here that I don't really remember. Jaden, I remember from Villa. But the player we all know and we all love is the main man up top, Victor Fundy. Again, he's in positive this season. Scored 7 goals in his 5 games. As I said, things you love to see. The guy is just unbelievably prolific. 50 goals first season in the league, 45 in his second season, and 5 in 4 already this season with a completely new shape that he's got to try and learn. He's still playing the same role, but there we go. He's still got something different to do in the formation. I'm in the Conference South now, says Joe. That's a very good progression. Have you just gone up automatically? Just promotion after promotion? But that is impressive, my friend. I was about mid-table after the first month, but it's frustrating me. What are you finding frustrating, Joe? I love the Connie South. Big fan. Having been there with Bath myself. Offers still coming in thick and fast for Addons. Because I'm ground sharing with Jersey, every home game is on a Sunday. Okay, that's annoying. And I've also got a load of Sunday, Tuesday games, so my fitness for the Tuesday games is terrible. Okay, well, that's very interesting for me to bear in mind, because obviously, if we get to the stage where we get a new stadium, Joe, I don't really know where they're going to send us. Fingers crossed they don't send us to Jersey. I'd rather not go there. I'd rather it not follow your save identically, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, I'd rather avoid Jersey. It's a long way. I really don't want to be doing that. Yeah, Connor Jones there, not going to do that. I don't think. No, not Connor Jones. Not the player that I was thinking of. It's not the former Rover player I was thinking of. Obviously, you got 19th place Fareham coming up in the league. Who was that guy that they just said about? He's at Staines. He's just physical. I don't think he's very good in terms of actually being the wing back that we need for Manamai FM's back attack formation. So those of you guys in the chat, Joe, Kai, Ash, what have you guys been up to this week? Any news to report? Joe says, think you'll have to move when you hit the conference site as the stadium won't be up to scratch. I imagine, there's no doubt. So who knows where you will end up. Well, you'd like to think that you could get somewhere like Bath City. I don't know where else you could go. I was like, when we were discussing things, I was very surprised that you went to Jersey. Obviously you were running as Almondsbury, I believe, weren't you, Joe? Yeah, running away to Jersey is not good. I will say that. They keep changing Adu. Adu is going to be the halfback. He will learn it, and he will enjoy it. Let's swap those over. Do I have a midfielder who can play deep line playmaker? What is up with you? Unhappy at the failure to strengthen the squad. Where do you think we are weak then? Ash says work, and more work. Nothing too exciting. That's not a surprise, my friend. Has your work situation got any better, or is it still the same old, same old? Considering his options. I mean, let's have a look at the team report real quick. If he's a little bit frustrated that we don't have enough players, I don't know where he could think that could be. Maybe at the left wing position. We'll play this first game. We'll play this next game, and then we will see if there is anyone that we can bring in. Yeah, Almondsbury went surfing down in Croyd last weekend. Work all week. And now excited for a 3-0 loss at the sport. Oh, you going to the Sportsman tomorrow, you, Joe? Nice. Getting that in before the new restrictions come in. It's good effort. You think it's going to be a bad one to Sunderland, do you? Obviously. Oh, have I just lost a player? I have. Nathan Summers has just left the club. Where did he fit? Nowhere. So it's not the biggest loss. Yeah, I know a couple of people for the last man standing, or the two last man standings that I'm in, have picked Sunderland. They're my backup in one, and they're my pick in the other. So fingers crossed they get the job done against Rovers. Have you got any good feelings about the game? Obviously, Rovers have lost and drawn in the season so far, haven't they? I don't count the penalty loss as a real loss. I count that as a draw against Walsall. And Sunderland, I think, scores 7 or 8 in the week, didn't they? I think. I can't remember which, but I know they definitely bagged a couple against some teams' kids. Yeah, I'd like to be optimistic. However, realistically, we're a shambles in the first league game every year. It's very true. And it's probably the hardest away game all season. Yeah, Sunderland will not be a kind place to go. But you do have the added benefit, though, Joe, of no fans. Because I've never been to Sunderland. I don't know if you went a couple of seasons ago. But if the... you know, you'd anticipate the atmosphere to be pretty good. And obviously, with the lack of supporters, there's obviously no atmosphere for Sunderland, so you never know how it is going to pan out. 0-0 in the game that we're looking at here. We get a set piece just inside the opposition half. Ball over the top from Addons. Fundy's in. It's awful defending from everybody there. But he still fails to make them pay. Ball out to Russ. Fundy again into the penalty area. Another good save, but he is flagged offside. Fareham offering literally 0 at the moment. We need to step things up and get this first goal. Ash says better to get Sunderland out the way early doors. I kind of agree, Ash, to be honest. There's bigger teams that I probably prefer to get done sooner rather than later, and Sunderland's definitely one of them. From memory, Joe, Rovers' opening month or so of the season's probably not the worst, is it? As we get the first goal in this game, Jaden firing in from the corner. Russ with the ball in. It's poor defending from everybody. Hits this guy, Finch, the Fareham player, and drops to our man on the penalty area, who makes it an easy 1-0 victory. We get a penalty. Fundy's going to take it. He's already missed a couple of clear cuts this evening. In this game, can he atone? He does. Makes it 2-0. 8th goal of the season for Fundy. Joe says for Bristol Rovers, it's a hard start. Sunderland away, Ipswich at home, Doncaster away. Yep, that's pretty tough. And obviously they've already played Ipswich in one cup competition already this season, haven't they, Joe? Which did not go very well, did it? I believe they lost that one pretty comprehensively. What's your take on the striker they signed yesterday or today? I can't remember which day it was. I think it's going to be, personally, I think it's going to be a tough season for Rovers. Done any outright bets for the season? No, not yet, my friend. I might do. I've got a video coming out tomorrow, which is my Premier League predictions. So I may dabble on some of the more controversial ones of those. I'll give you guys a little bit of a sneak preview of that video. It's a long one, so you don't need to watch it. Basically, I've gone for Solanke to finish top scorer in the champ. Yeah, that's not a bad shout, Ash. You'd assume that Bournemouth are going to be one of the better sides. I genuinely think Nahki Wells is going to be up there as well. And if Watford keep hold of him, probably Troy Deeney. Watford play this evening though, don't they? So it'd be interesting to see how they get off. I think they're at home to Middlesbrough in the first game of the season. Have any of you guys put anything else on? Ash, have you... there's got to be a goal there. Unbelievable save from our goalkeeper. I think it could potentially be a good signing. Strong and fast, but lacks composure by all accounts. So if we can get him to keep a cool head, he could be sorted. Yeah, but from what I've read, Joe, about the Rovers strikers, they're both kind of like project players, aren't they? So it'd be interesting to see how they replace JCH. Obviously, Clark Harris didn't have the best of records before signing for Rovers, so I'm not saying it's the be-all and end-all there. Fareham get a goal, but it is disallowed for offside. Good cross in. He is offside, though. Oh, we've got an injury at right wing-back. That is not good. Liam O'Neill, on your pop, sir. Don't know if you can play there, but run it out for 10 minutes. That'll do. Joe says Troy Deeney isn't starting tonight for Watford. That is a surprise. That leads me to believe that I think a Premier League club will sign him then. I don't know where would sign him, but that leads me to believe, is he in the squad at all, Joe? Or is he left out entirely? Victor Fundy's there again, and Victor Fundy slots. Yeah, Jack agrees with what I just said. No, Deeney makes me think a Premier League team wants him and he would be keen on a move. Yeah, I mean, he publicly came out and said that he was better than Joelinton and Sebastian Haller, didn't he? And deserved a shot in the Premier League, which I think is very accurate. Very, very accurate. Yeah, a lot of the signings have been made so that we can potentially make a profit in the future rather than maybe what the team needs. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it with Rovers, isn't it? Speaking of Rovers and stuff, I just noticed that Coxie FM has just joined the chat. Nice to see you this evening, Coxie. Obviously, your Walsall boys and Darryl Clark got one over on Rovers in the midweek tie. So I'm sure you're happy with that. Winning on penalties as well. After a draw in the game. Let's just continue through all of this. Ash says West Ham need to sign someone, and I couldn't agree more. As I said, I've recorded my Premier League predictions video today, and I currently have West Ham going down. So be interesting to see if they can do anything. It's a true statement, Steve. Haller and Joelinton were awful, but most of Deeney's goals were penalties. Yeah, I don't disagree with that there. I do not disagree with that. It's one of those things. I think he could be a good addition to a Premier League side. Sorry if you said anything to me, by the way. I somehow muted you. That's all right, Jack. I was just basically saying well done for agreeing with me with the statement about Deeney looking for a move. Is he just not in the squad this evening, guys, or is he on the bench? Let me know. Coxie says it was a good game, buzzing that we got the extra point. Yeah, well, that is the way of the road with those competitions, isn't it? Just got to make sure that you take your penalties and convert them at the end of the day. I am going to rotate and listen to what my assistant has to say here. Only because we've got this Emirates FA Cup first qualifying round coming in soon. Jack says, oh yeah, he definitely wants out. He's not in the squad at all, says Ash and Joe. Which, yeah, that definitely leads me to believe that he wants out and he will be getting a move to the Premier League before the deadline day. I believe the deadline day... Oh, Southern League Cup. Oh, what competition's this? They don't care. we get a cup competition and the board couldn't care less. Okay. And in fairness, I wouldn't blame him, as I think he'll still do a job for one of the lesser teams in the Premier. I completely agree, Joe. There's a couple of teams down there. West Brom need a striker, in my opinion. Kenneth Zahor, Hal Robson-Kanu, and Charlie Austin are not the ones. So maybe a team like West Brom or Fulham maybe will have a little punt at him. I think Watford signed Glenn Murray on loan, so probably a like-for-like replacement. That's very interesting. How old's Glenn Murray now, though, by the way? Feels like he's been around for an absolute eternity. Ian Culverhouse, I recognise that name. We'll have you as an under-23s. I can only offer you £55, $55 a week, my friend. 60. Right, we'll get an under-23s manager, especially if he's got the quality of Culverhouse. Oh wow, this guy, unreal. For the level. Can I bring you in as a coach? Just like a general? For me? Good. Have I got enough space? I'm gonna have to get rid of a coach. It's fine. We can get rid of a coach, not a problem. I think Deeney might go to Villa. That's a very interesting shout, Ash, to be perfectly honest with Deeney. I think Villa could be an interesting replacement, but obviously I can't see him playing a great deal. Now they've spunked 30-odd million on Ollie Watkins. Mid-30s, can remember him back against Rovers at the Men when they won League One about 10 years ago. Yeah, exactly, Joe. I thought Glenn Murray had been around for an absolute eternity. It's unbelievable that he's still playing, to be perfectly honest. Coxie also says Walsall need to sign someone... Also need to sign someone. Sign Deeney as we still have a clause in. Oh, really? I didn't even know that he come through Walsall. Did not know that. And he said that they lost their first game against Sheffield Wednesday in the Carabao Cup on penalties. And to be perfectly honest, Coxie, I actually think that's quite a good result. Sheffield Wednesday are a big hitting team. They are a big hitting team. So to lose that one on penalties, I don't think there's any shame in that. How are you finding Darryl Clark as your manager? Man with a Birmingham tat on his lag. Yeah, but that means nothing. That means absolutely nothing. Wasn't there a rumour years ago that Jamie Carragher had a Everton tattoo? I swear I remember that being a thing for a period of time. Just readjusting my chair. Apologies, everybody. As we take on Buckland in the game, on the pitch. Another slow start to the game. Buckland actually doing a decent job so far. Got a bit emotional seeing pictures of DC back at the Mem. Yeah, I did as well. Listened to his interview with Radio Bristol. So it's yeah, it was a tough one for me to see him there. Good to see that they got it done, and obviously DC knows his way around the Mem. Isn't that why he shouted out asking for a beer or something like that? Because obviously he knows what's in the manager's office. Ash says Carragher's a born and bred Everton fan, mate. Yeah, I thought he was. I thought that was the vibe. But I swear there was a rumor at one period of time that he had an Everton tattoo. I don't know how true that is. Your old man's an Everton fan, isn't he, Ash? From memory. And Coxie says, Sheffield Wednesday game, we didn't play any forwards in that game. Also, Clark says it how he sees it. His interviews are class. I completely agree from a supporter's perspective. However, what I will say is when you're the man behind the camera asking him the questions, as I have been, tough. That is really tough. You've got to ask the right questions to DC. Lovely bloke, though. Really, really nice bloke. So I wish him all the best at Walsall, to be perfectly honest. As we go 2 goals to the good there. The wingers, Jaden and Russ, getting in on the score sheet action thus far. Having some good spells of possession after Buckland started quite well. I don't think the board were a fan of his interviews at Rovers, says Joe. And yeah, I completely agree with you, Joe. Only because I think he was so honest. He multiple times called out the ownership for stuff with the training ground, stuff with the stadium. Mainly the training ground was DC's bugbear, I think. Because obviously that's where you spend like 90% of your time as a professional footballer, on the training pitch. Ash, I'll need to check out that video, my friend. I've not seen that. I'd happily watch that. Oh, we've got a red card there. Daniel Ballard's off, so that means we've only got one centre-back. So Porter's going to come off for Anderson, I think. And we'll move Anderson into the centre-back spot there. Coxie, how's your save going? Obviously, I've caught up with everything that you've published, but I assume you're a little ways ahead of that. How are you getting on, my friend, in your save? Have you still managed to hold on to as many of your players as possible? Ash's going to chuck that video on WhatsApp for me. Merci beaucoup. I appreciate it. Joe says, must be gutting for him to have been back in the week with the training ground nearly done, and the amount of times he complained about having to pick up fox shite at the Yeah. Obviously, the whole issue with cribs was well documented. And obviously, as DC said, that's where you spend the majority of your time. So you need to make sure that the training ground is as good as it could be. As Marco Russ completes his hat-trick there. 6th goal of the season for him. I've got a new concept on my Gornal blog, not reporting each match this far down the pyramid, only doing notable matches and also still rocking the back attack. Well, that's good to see, Coxie. Obviously, the back attack's still doing wonders for me in this save. Now we've switched to it. Just about to write Season 2 Update 3 tomorrow morning. I've still got Victor Fundy. And speaking of the devil, he's through on goal and hits it straight at the goalkeeper. We've got a big FA Cup game coming up next, though. Very big FA Cup game coming up. Need to go as far in that competition as humanly possible. As Marco Russ bags another one there. Vintage performance from Russ, says the text commentary, and I can't disagree. Peels away from his markers, fires it past the goalkeeper with his left foot at the near post. That is his 4th goal of the game. Luckily, he is not on a goal bonus, as none of my team are anymore. I think I've managed to finally sort that out. We are not hemorrhaging as much money as we once were. Obviously, last season we dipped out the FA Cup early doors, and we need to go further in this in that competition this season. Nice question asked, Coxie. Has Fundy been as good for you as he has for Steve? I'll let you answer that one, Coxie, in the chat. Play 717. We're joint top of the table with Jersey Bulls here. Ballard banned for 1 match. I'm going to issue him a warning. Praise Russ as well. Very good job, sir. Ballard accepts his warning. Obviously, Adu is on international duty with the Ghana under-20s. I still find it very weird that we've got a player this far down the pyramid who's on international duty. I find that very baffling, to be perfectly honest. Up the Jersey Bulls. Joe, is that your second favourite team then, after Almondsbury? Especially if you're ground sharing. And Coxie's asked what tier I am in. I am currently in tier 8, my friend. Tier 8. Back-to-backs so far. Won the FA Vars last year. So that is what kind of bolstered our finances a little bit. And we are joint top at present in tier 8. Got offers coming in left and right for all our players. Yeah, very kind of them to ground show me. Mbappe goes to Man City in game. That's an interesting one. Kai Havertz to Liverpool. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Looks like we are set to bring in a under-23s manager. I want to start building that infrastructure now. I want to start building that club infrastructure. Ian Culverhouse comes in as our under-23s manager. Lovely stats on him. Good motivating, good level of discipline, good determination as well. That should probably make us have the best staff in the league, right? Man management we're not very good at. We can fix that. Marco Russ has been the best person in training. That's probably why he scored the 4 goals in last game. Not 6, good lord. Yes, I've got a player who just played at the African Cup. Oh wow, fair play. Fair play. Joe asked if I got much on this weekend. No, in short. No, I don't. I need to have a look at the coaches that I've got here, don't I? It's going to be Ben or Ben? Ben Borlowski or Benjamin Roberts. Let's look at the staff and see which one of them is going to get the boot here. Solid all across the board. Benjamin Roberts. It is you, my friend. So Benjamin Roberts is going to be the coach that makes way. And Jonathan Smith, the former Stevenage and Chesterfield player, comes in as our new coach. Joe says Troy Deeney has a knee injury according to Sky. Well, do we believe that, guys? Don't know if I do. I may look at bringing in a data analyst and a scout as well. We'll see if we can get that done later. Depends on how we get on in the FA Cup, to be perfectly honest. If we keep winning the FA Cup, we can start bringing in more players. Obviously, we are taking on Plymouth Parkway. Plymouth Parkway are in the division below us that we've just come out of. Interesting start to their season. So we are favourites. This is going to be the team. Jaden, Russ, Porter. I think we're doing okay. Ash says no chance. Is that in relation to Troy Deeney having a knee injury? Those of you guys who are here already, don't forget to drop a like on tonight's stream. It really does help me out. Really does help me out in terms of being discovered and stuff like that. We're having a little bit of a funny 5 minutes with the game speed and everything here. It's a little bit jumpy as Gabbiadini works his way past. Victor Fundy has a chance. Not going this time. And Plymouth Parkway get the ball clear. But yeah, so if you guys could drop a like on the stream this evening, it really does help me out. Really does get my content out there, and hopefully we can get, you know, some new people joining the stream and joining the channel. As we have the ball here, Russ on the right hand side looks for the ball over the top. Victor Fundy is into the penalty area. His shot gets blocked on the edge of the penalty area. 15 minutes of the game gone and we've not had the breakthrough yet. Piddington with the ball fires a long shot, goes underneath the goalkeeper. Not the best. Fundy into cover, into Piddington from a tight angle, fires it low. Plymouth Parkway goalkeeper not covering himself in glory there, but I don't care. We take this and we move forward. We need to progress as far in this FA Cup qualifying campaign as humanly possible. So the further we can get through, obviously, the better for our bank balance. So the Plymouth Parkway goalkeeper takes the goal kick here. Porter on the ball into cover on this left-hand side. All the way, looks for Russ. Plymouth can possibly counter here, but no, we are quicker to it. Get that dead ball. Porter out to Jaden on that left-hand side. That is a lovely pass. Ball across. Russ. Good save. Joe has asked Fancy City to beat Coventry tomorrow. I'm quietly confident. You'd like to think that they'd have too much for Coventry. Jack, have you got any, if you're still here, my friend, have you got any ideas on tomorrow's game? Bristol City versus Coventry at Ashton Gate. And yes, Ash, Plymouth Parkway are in the league below. We've got a good record against them, played them twice, beat them twice. And hopefully we can keep that going, although we are missing some absolute sitters here. Hopefully we can keep that going and advance in this Emirates FA Cup tie. We've got the 1 goal so far. Gabbiadini advances into the penalty area, strikes it across. Great play by the man playing at right wing back. Easy for you to say. We've got a couple of fitness issues here. Gabbiadini is one of those, but so have they. Their whole defence is exhausted. O'Connor on the ball into Russ then on this right hand side, advances into the Plymouth Parkway half. Challenge comes in. Plymouth on the ball again though. Joyce. Fundy robs the ball off the centre-back. In on goal. Victor Fundy. How many times have we seen that man score a clutch goal in this game? In this save, Victor Fundy has been electric. Good pressure here from the men. The double pressure. Fundy gets it. He's in acres of space. And cool, calm and collected fires it past the Plymouth Parkway goalkeeper, which hopefully sees us advance into the next round. That should be all she wrote with 10 minutes of the game left. Win that, good. Second ball. That centre-back should be sacked, yeah. But Ash, you forget the level. They're obviously a tier 9. Oof. They're obviously a tier 9 team. So there's going to be a reason why they're tier 9 players. That's all I'm going to say. Obviously, if you think about some of our tier 9 players, haven't necessarily followed us into tier 8. Pressure. Russ wins the ball again. Another bit of good pressure. Ball across into the penalty area. Jaden's shot gets blocked. Very good block in the end from the Plymouth Parkway man. And we just easily step across and intercept there. Plymouth Parkway only having the one shot. One on target thus far. Russ with another 9 rating after scoring 4 in the league game prior. Very happy with the way you played, boys. That is the first qualifying round of the Emirates FA Cup done and dusted. We got the draw for the second qualifying round the next day. Hopefully we can keep getting teams that are below us in the football pyramid. 6.24k. Good. Oh, the hashtag United boss is here. Who's he looking at? Hashtag United boss coming in. Interesting. We will go through and we will have this cup draw coming soon. Joe has asked, played any new games recently? Seen a lot of the bigger Twitch streamers have been playing a game called Amongst Us this week. Yeah, I've seen a lot of that myself. I've not played it. I've not actually watched a great deal of it, to be perfectly honest. What does it look like, Joe? And Kai, my moderator, says my brain can't take another game. 190 teams go into the hat for 80 matches to be drawn. We will just draw all the teams. We will play Horsham, who 9th in the Bet Victor. There is a way where I can tell what tier this is, and I can't remember what it is. So they are here. Yeah, Horsham, mid-table. Nothing too special. Or Alfreton. Interesting. I remember going to Alfreton. Joe, did you go to Alfreton? I don't think their players are any better than ours. Where are we expected to get? Second qualifying round. Okay, so where we've got to. Just so I can elaborate on my moderator's comment where he says his brain can't take another game. Kai is having some, let's say, some minor issues in Call of Duty in the Warzone in Verdansk. Not having his best session in it last night. Defensive midfielder here from Weldstone. Not interested in that. Looks decent, to be fair. Can see Kai being decent. So you have to be quite vocal in it and convince the other players that your lobby, that you aren't the imposter killing the other players. That's a bit of you, Kai. Jersey Ball's in offer for Fundy. I don't see why you would go to Jersey being in the same division as us, but you never know. Joe says, nah, pied Alfreton off. It was a cold Tuesday night, I think. Yes, it was. It was Jamie White's last game at the club. It was Jamie White's last game at the club. And I believe we drew 0-0. And supporters tried to get on the coach. From memory. Anyway. We still need to... They love putting Adu as that deep line playmaker, but that is not where I want him to play. I want him to play as my halfback. Anyway, we will continue. Dave is in the chat and says Kai's hush as we need him for the for Squad Sunday. This Sunday. Our game against Larkhall has been rearranged. It looks like Horsham. Have knocked out Alfreton, so we will play Horsham in the next round of the FA Cup, coming up in a coming up in a couple of games' time. Got 2 games against Bishop Cleves with a game against Evesham sandwiched in there. Not the first time that happened. I know somebody got on the coach at Altrincham too. I missed that one. That was before I started Altrincham away. Yeah. Honestly, don't miss it. Do not miss it. Anyway, offers are coming in for players still. Bishop's Cleeve in the Premier League. Adu is back from Ghanaian international duty. And we look to continue our winning run at the top of the league. This guy looks alright. He looks okay. I'm always interested in the people who have faces. Especially this far down. And I'm also interested in the new gens. Interesting kit setup from Bishop's Cleeve here with the light blue shorts. Fundy gets beaten in the air there, but Porter mops up. Ball into Fundy again, into the penalty area. Victor Fundy scores goals, man. 11th of the season for Victor Fundy. 1 shot, 1 on target, 1 goal. Inside the first minute at home to Bishop's Cleeve. Hopefully, sooner rather than later. Oh, as we miss time ahead of there. And the Bishop's Cleeve's man's in. Goalkeeper goes very tight to his near post and dives all the way across and makes a save. But does make the save. And then comes and claims the corner. What a goalkeeper we've got here. The former, I think, Tottenham man. Extra effort on attacking set pieces in preparation for this match. Seems to be creating chances for us, and I'm not surprised. Ball comes across. Pinball in the penalty area. Porter has a shot. Straight at the goalkeeper. Ball out towards Russ on this right-hand side. Russ is going to get there. Gabbiadini's there. Gabbiadini and Russ running as a twosome here. Ball back. Edge of the penalty area. Into Fundy. Fundy again. Does not mess about, does Victor Fundy. Baller Nation HD, welcome to the chat, my friend. He says, Victor Fundy scored 54 goals in my 3rd season save for Hucknall. What tier was that, my friend? That's not a team I recognise. What tier was that in? Russ ball in. That's a good save. Very good save. Yeah, what tier was that in, Baller Nation? I'm very intrigued to see how far up the pyramid that he can... I'm interested to see how far up the pyramid we can go and he can still be effective. Joe says, I forgot to say the Conference South was the first league that they let me off with part-time contracts to players. Okay, that's still a ways away. That's still 2 more years away. Fundy in. He gets a 3rd, but it is disallowed. And Ash says he's going to have 5 in this game at this rate. Yep, Bishop's Cleeve are not doing a good job on Victor Fundy here. Cover with the ball. Powers down this side. His cross gets blocked. Adu gets across and wins the interception. Fundy's there. He's going to get there ahead of the goalkeeper. Hits it straight at him. That should have been another one there. Fundy's missed a couple of decent ones. Good strike. Jaden makes it 3. Tier 7 or Tier 6. That's interesting to know, Baller Nation. I mean, obviously, we're currently in Tier 8. So knowing that he could be effective next season is of constant reassurance for me, to be perfectly honest. And Kai, my moderator, has asked for a noob. Is FM an easy game to grasp? I've been playing Football Manager a long period of time, Kai. So each year they add in some new features, which can be difficult to grasp. Some people find training difficult. Some people find set pieces difficult. But the general bread and butter of the game is actually pretty straightforward, in my opinion. And Baller Nation says Hucknall was in Tier 10 at the start. East Midlands County Premier Division. That's interesting to know, Baller Nation. Were you in charge of them for that rise up the Football League structure? Would be interesting to know if you were. Three goals to the good in this game, and Bishop's Cleeve not really offering a great deal. Obviously, we're going to potentially start rotating sooner or later for the... Oof! Hell of a strike from the former Blackburn man there. Joe asks Kai, has he dished out any more bans recently? Well, for some people, not naming any names, it's probably a good thing that for Kai, that I was on holiday last week. As the ban hammer did not come out last week. But I'm sure it's only a few clicks away. Is that right, Kai? Just a few clicks away. As Kane O'Connor puts us 4-1 up here. The team are exhausted, but I don't want to pay the money. I do not want to pay the money to get some of the new boys or some of the other boys in. We will just rotate the whole team for the next game. We've got a cup competition coming up soon that the board don't care about. So we will prioritise that. Got them from Tier 10 to League 2. How many seasons did that take, Baller Nation? Just out of curiosity. As Jersey Bulls pick up their first loss of the season to Basingstoke. Oh, Daryl Wilson. Don't know why for some reason I thought that was Donovan Wilson. We hammer Bishop's Cleeve there. Classy Fundy on target again. 8 games, 1 in a row. That is the state of the table. Jersey Bulls losing their first game opens up a 3-point gap. There is a playoff this season, though. Not that we want that. Obviously, so we've got this game against Evesham, Premier League game on the Saturday. The fixtures are starting to pile up now. A lot of Saturday, Wednesday. But the start to the season has been very, very impressive. Evesham up next. We will rotate for it. Kai says best behaviour by most, to be honest. I was hovering over the button in my sleep. Of course you were, Kai. Kai, you love banning people, really. Don't you? This is a guy we looked at previously this season, before he went to Whitton. Kel Akpobury, former Bristol City player. Need to keep an eye on some of these players who get released. Just want to say welcome to all 10 of you guys in the chat. Really happy to have you guys here, commenting or not in the chat. I would like to welcome you all to the channel and want to say thank you for being here and spending your Friday evening with me. Right, rotation time. We are still favourites. Fun fact says Ash, Russell Howard played for Basingstoke. Is that true? I did not know that. I was supposed to see Russell Howard this year, but that got cancelled, obviously. For obvious reasons. And Baller Nation says that it took 8 seasons to get all the way up into League 2, which is very impressive. That's pretty successive promotions there. And Joe says it may not be straightforward playoffs. The Tier 7 playoffs I had to go through twice involved about 4 other leagues. So you may have to win 3. You may have to win 3 playoff matches to get promoted. Well, I will be honest, Joe. We do not have aspirations of just finishing in the playoffs. I want to win the league. We've rotated here a little bit. Is the next game the Awful Cup game? Yeah, okay, we'll properly rotate for Bishop's Cleeve. in this other cup that our board just don't care about. In terms of the finances, that little spike in prize money, 6k for the FA Cup, definitely did help out. Yeah, we will play that. We will play this team for this game. Adu in that central deep line playmaker role. See how he actually does perform there, given it is his chosen role. However, because of his just sheer size, I want him to learn that halfback role for us. Start this league game against Evesham there. I'm not really interested in looking at a great deal of their players. I don't think a lot at this level will be offered, as Jaden has a strike early doors, hits the goalkeeper, forces a good save from him, and goes out. Oh, love that lamppost there. Really adds to the experience. The floodlight at Evesham. Ballard goes across to put the pressure on and wins that very nicely from the former Arsenal man. Out to cover on this left-hand side into Jaden. Jaden goes past one. Pings the crossover, and Russ heads over this time. League 2 in the National League is the hardest setup, says Baller Nation. I kind of agree. The step up to League 2 is tough. In the save that I'm doing on camera, but not live, with Bath City, my started from the bottom save, I find the step up into League 1 very tough. Very, very tough indeed. As we keep peppering Evesham here, not finding a way through thus yet, as Tristan Cover fires one low and the goalkeeper spills it into his own goal. Goalkeeper should have probably done a little bit better there. A little bit better there. But, alas, we move forward. We will take it. Goalkeeper comes off his line there, makes a very good save. Good clearance. Out to Jaden. Switch of play into Russ. Fundy's making a good run. Back into Jaden. Fires it in. 2-0. Baller Nation asks, what type of player are you looking for? At the moment, I'm looking for someone who can play. Let me pull up my tactic. I'm looking for someone who can play in this role, Baller Nation. So it's the halfback. So, yeah, basically someone who drops in between my two centre-backs and makes the play. This shape is from Man of My FM, if you are looking to implement it yourself. It is called the back attack, modelled off of Wolves and Liverpool, with the wing-backs and the inverted forwards. So I'm kind of looking at someone who's a natural in playing that deep-lying, half-back role, to sort of pick up the ball and start spreading it around the pitch. Gabbiadini again tired, as is Russ on this right-hand side. Looks like we're going to have to start making some changes. Obviously, we will rotate after this league game is over. Russ on the ball. Gabbiadini, cross comes across. No good. Adu picks up the loose ball. Cover into the penalty area. Cross comes over again. And they are able to clear. Oh, that's a bad challenge from my other... I think that's the halfback, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. I don't have a centre-back on the bench. Okay, let's try that. We'll make that change. As they bring on a guy with a face. Taylor Morrison. Looks okay. Nothing too spectacular though. We are still 2 goals to the good. Just said that Cover's looking exhausted, as is Marco Russ. Ballard wins that into cover, back to Ballard. looking for that ball into Fundy, but they are marking him quite well here. That's a good ball into the penalty area, and that's a very, very good goalkeeper save there. Looks like we're holding on quite nicely with 10 men. Shape definitely doing wonders here. We get the ball cleared. As I said, some of the conditioning of the players going down the Swanee here. Did Dylan Bollard jump ship? Yeah, Joe. Bollard went when we were in tier 9, my friend. Another corner from Evesham gets headed over. Yeah, Dylan Bollard jumped ship a while back, actually, my friend. Dead to me now. All over the top. Fundy can maybe get there. Forbes gets across. We apply the pressure and he puts the ball out for a throw, but referee, I'd happily take full time here. If you can blow that whistle. They commit a foul, but the 3 minutes is up, ref. Just call it there. That's an awful cross. Russ is exhausted anyway, so we don't want any more from him. Full-time whistle, please, referee. And he's blown it there. We win the game 2-0. We extend our unbeaten run in this league, the Bet Victor Division 1 South. As I just saw the news in game there saying that Haaland's set for a huge transfer move to PSG. Probably replacing Mbappe, who they sold to Man City. So Dylan Bollard, Joe. Dylan Bollard is at Runcorn Town. He scored 9 in 28 for Runcorn. As I said, dead to me now. Oh, he'd come back, would he? Right, well, I don't want you. I don't want you. You leave us, you're dead to me. That's it. You're cut off. And Joe also tells me that Watford are winning 1-0 thanks to a goal from Craig Cathcart in real life in the Championship opener this evening. You'd like to think that Watford would get the job done. Is Neil Warnock the Middlesbrough manager, or am I dreaming? Didn't even leave for a good team, says Joe. It's a shame. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, he is. Warnock is the manager of Middlesbrough. I thought I saw that. Dan Bartlett. I recognise this guy's name and I don't know why. There's nothing too impressive about him. Where have you been? Coventry. 5 stamina. Okay. We'll have a scouty scout. Still got offers coming in for our players. Be surprised if Warnock lasts the full season. Yeah, I completely agree, Joe. I can't see Neil Warnock being the Borough manager all season. Right, so I'm going to use this suggested squad. Easy win predicted for us. We've already played Bishop's Cleeve, so I'm going to rotate myself. Simon's going to come in here. Ballard's going to get a rest, and Kai's going to get a run out. Ash is going to play up there instead of Jaden. Darren's going to come in at advanced playmaker. Ethan Rhodes can come in for Russ. Cover was knacked as well, wasn't he? Let's give Calder a run. We will rotate where we can. Anderson for O'Connor. We'll rotate Fundy out as well. Adu and Pinnington can continue to play here. Although, actually, saying that, let's bring Luke Bursey in. Which way works around the best? Darren's just the better player. We'll keep Darren as the attacking midfielder. We've rotated quite heavily. Ashless Warnock needs to knock it on the head now, lads. I still think he can do a job. I just don't know. I don't know if Middlesbrough is the option. Hashtag United have just offered for Victor Fundy. After he rejected the Jersey Bulls. Interesting. Did any of the players you renamed jump ship yet? Yeah, quite a few of them have, Joe. Some of them I have turned back to their normal names. I can't remember who they were now. But most of the guys that I play Call of Duty with are still here. Oh, offer for Ayr United have come in for Kane O'Connor, our centre back. He's very good. Have our backup goalkeeper moaning again that he's not playing games. I still want to advance in these cups, but I have absolutely no idea how much money I get for them. I want to appoint a under 18s manager, and I think it's going to be Matt Robinson here. Take 50, Matt. Don't be that guy. Chief Data Analyst. That's not actually bad for a Chief Data Analyst. We'll have a Chief Data Analyst, I think. This is me banking on the fact that we actually go a relatively good distance in the Emirates FA Cup. And I can actually afford to pay these boys. I think it's definitely the way that we're going. Just added Ross to the unwanted list. Southern League Cup. Oh god, who cares about this? Proper Scottish league that is, yeah. Sure is. You get Brentwood in the next round. Yeah. I think that's a division above us. Yeah, Moneyfields are there. Hazen, Yedding, Slough. Swindon Supermarine. Need to see how much money we would get if we were to progress in this cup competition to see if it's worth it. Because if I jump into our club vision, the board don't care about the Southern League Cup. They say it's not important. And they're not judging me on it. They're happy with our division rating. We are not into the FA Trophy yet, but they want us to reach the second round. These are definitely going to be more the competitions that we need to try and do well in. Slough are the National League size at the moment in real life, same as Bath, yeah. Well, I hope this is not the kits. If we both play in green, this is stupid. We've played them once before, Bishop's Cleeve, as we've just done in the league. Obviously, we've rotated because we do have the FA Cup game coming up. They're naming a relatively similar team to the team that we beat in the league. We are both playing in green. Oh, this is horrendous. Toby Syme there with a challenge. Gets a straight red 3 minutes in. Okay. Right. Darren, you're going to play right wing back, Dar. I know you're not here. I can't believe he's been sent off inside 3 minutes. Straight red as well. The challenge looked innocuous enough. Anderson gets there. Darren picks up the scrap, goes back to the goalkeeper. We're going to get shredded this game. I can see it now. Goalkeeper makes a very good save to keep it 0-0. Obviously, we're under the cosh following our right back's card. We pumped that one clear. 20 minutes gone. Our centre-back's on a booking as well. We can't have another red. Ball gets whipped across. Cleared. The Bishop's Cleave man fires wide. Joe says, I've just seen you have Calder. I had him on a bit for my save. Yep, he is my backup left wing back. And Babajide, Bunmi Babajide gets his second goal of the season. A set up by Ash. Well done, Ash. Welcome back to the team. Good run here. Comes inside. Opens it up nicely with the left-footed pass. And he slots underneath the goalkeeper. 10-man Longwell Green continue to press. They have a chance of their own. Head over from the set piece. The red card really has been a setback for us here. Calder. Luke Bursey, the man on a £2 goal bonus. Ash with the ball. Penalty area. Strikes. Hoo-hoo! Lovely strike, Ash. Cultured left foot, my friend. Gets dispossessed. Gets it back. Strikes it from the edge of the penalty area. Low. And past the goalkeeper. Golden assist for you this game, Ash. Pushing forward then. Ash on the set piece. He's everywhere this game. And Dan King Kai Chi gets in on the goals. The BUYC boys coming in clutch here. Kai Chi with the goal from close range. Ash says hashtag remember the name. Love it. So we are 3 goals to good. Bearing in mind we've had 10 men since the 3rd minute here. Looks like we will be going through in this cup that our board don't care about. Darren on the ball. Darren into Anderson. Anderson looks for the ball long. Out. Babajide is into the penalty area and strikes it, and it's a good save this time. I think it was tier 8. I got offered Luke Russ. It might be worth keeping an eye out for him if you wanted an ex-Rovers from your days there. Yeah, I love Russie as well. I'd be all over Luke Russ if he got released. I will keep an eye out. There's a couple of Rovers boys who I would pick up. Ball across. Darren! Oh! It's a BUYC loving. Goal for Ash. Goal for Kai. Goal for Darren. BUYC coming in clutch. Good finish from Darren there. Ash with the ball here. Gives it away cheaply this time, Ash. Played across to Llewellyn. Out to this left-hand side into our penalty area. We get across and Darren makes the block. Ball comes across the second time. Mara heads the ball in but is flagged offside. GG. He is just offside as well. We have absolutely steamrolled Bishop's Cleave in this game. Have we just scored an own goal? Yes, we have. Michael Addons put it into his own net. Not the best from the Ghanaian Youth International. As I said, we've fully rotated the team for this game. Obviously prioritising or trying to prioritise the FA Cup game that's coming up. Babajide on the ball. Babajide into Adu. Luke Bursey. Babajide. Rhodes. Straight at the goalkeeper. 20 minutes of the game to go. We are absolutely flying at 4 goals to 1. Rhodes, Bursey. Ball all the way out to the left. Ash can keep it in. Goes round his man like he's not even there. Ball comes across. Ethan Rhodes, second goal of the season. Another assist from you, Ash. Unbelievable things you love to see. Getting on the score sheet. Getting the goals. Got a couple of players who are looking exhausted, but I don't care. We are rotating for this game. Obviously, we've got options on the bench. Should someone get a knock, but if they don't, I will not be making changes. That is for damn sure. Kai gets there. His tackle's not very good. Davis is in. Another good save from our goalkeeper. The former Tottenham man in our goal. Doing unbelievable things here. We are going through in this cup competition, but the question I've got is, how much are we going to earn for going through in this cup competition? I'm very happy with the way you play, boys. Unreal. We move on. We go through in the Southern League. We win. We get 500 quid. Syme gets banned. Issue him a warning. Classy Ash Hodgson on form. 1 goal, 2 assists for you, Ash. That game against Brentwood's all the way down there. So we are taking on Horsham next. Oh, 53 people there for that cup game. Right, Horsham up next. Match replayed if it is level after 90. We are at home. So we do not want the replay. We want to advance past Horsham into the second qualifying round. Probably less than the match fees you had to play the players. Without doubt, Joe, that match would have still cost us money. That is correct. We are back 43 in the red. 43, okay. Ooh, game against Horsham. Then we have Jersey Bulls at home in the next in our next league outing. That'll be an interesting one. Obviously, they are second in the league. Have any of you guys in the chat got a fantasy football team this year? I've been going over mine in my mind probably like 10 to 15 times. I've made unbelievable amounts of changes. Record crowd expected for the Horsham match. Here we go. Largest ever attendance. The supporters expect to flock to Shellards Road to see Horsham in the Emirates FA Cup. 410 tickets sold. Unreal. And we are predicted to win. However, Kane O'Connor has just left to air. Bundy rejects hashtag. Have that, Spencer. We move forward. I will attend this press conference. Whole team wants to keep the run going. Are you confident? We've been sharp in training. We'll have to wait and see. Victor is a wonderful player. So, we've lost a centre-back. We've lost a centre-back. Wait a minute. When does he go? To sign. 1st of January. Okay, come on, let's go. Joe's got a fantasy football team. First one in 2 years, so I'm expecting it to be a shambles. Who have you got, Joe? Hit me up with your team. Drop me a DM on Twitter and show me what your team looks like. Okay, we continue. Matt Robinson comes in to manage the under-18s. We've also signed a chief data analyst now. So I think we're doing pretty well here. In terms of our staff numbers. Be back in a bit, just going to grab some food and that. Cheers, Ash. Much appreciated, my friend. See you back in a little while, hopefully. And Joe sent it to me on WhatsApp. Joe, I can't open WhatsApp. For some reason, my desktop WhatsApp is just having an absolute nightmare at the moment. It just refuses to open. So we come up against Horsham here. They've got strong recent form. We are the favourites. Obviously, I've let the whole team rest. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we can get the job done. Ash said, might go for the veggie burger, onion rings, and a can of Rio. The King Kai Chi special. And Kai says, I'll be doing that soon, Ash. Kai with his same order from Just Eat. Spends about an hour and a half trying to order. And then just buckles and orders the same thing. As he does every time. Might you have a problem motivating the team against opposition like Horsham? I have no concerns. The prize of victory is to concentrate these players. Gabbiadini's a Swiss Army knife. He's just being rested, is Addons. Had a good game last time out. Got asked to do a job at right wing back. So then 20 minutes of this Emirates FA Cup tie on the board. Our rested team not doing anything just yet. Obviously, there's still a lot of football to be played. But we would like to get this done and dusted in the first tie. And Russ has scored. The referee lets it go. Set piece comes in. Cover whips it across. Russ gets up, gets a good header on it. And Marco Russ looks like it could be booking us a place in the next round of the FA Cup. Jaden advancing with the ball then. Gets tackled by Harris. Referee deems it all good. Ballard gets up and wins that header. Smallcombe. Harris. Ballard. Porter. Ball over the top to Fundy. Fundy's there. The man chasing him is on a booking. Fundy strikes, hits the side netting and goes behind for a goal kick to Horsham. That goal kick is taken. We win that header. Jaden looks to advance but gets tackled nicely. Ballard wins the header. Jaden picks up the second ball. Out to cover on this left-hand side. Goes past his man. Physicality is key at this level. Jaden, ball in. Victor Fundy. Had time. Had space. Headed it over the bar. Walker Peters, Lamptey, Trent, Ampadu. Okay, Joe, so your midfield is where all your money is then. That's what you're telling me. Which is fine. Obviously, you kind of have to go for Alba. Now he's a midfielder. Son of Fernandez is good. Romeo's an interesting one, but I assume you're not going to play him. Get the ball clear here. I'm noticing a lack of Man City and Liverpool though, Joe. Do you think that is wise? That's all I'm going to say. Especially as Bruno Fernandes is not playing the first week. Alright, ball over the top again. Fundy's racing into the penalty area to make it 2. Denied. Are they just Romeo and Nyland? Are they just the cheapos? Ooh, set piece. Good save. And we get the ball clear there. Jaden with the loose one. Out to cover. Back to Jaden. Ball into the midfield. Porter's on it. Looks for the ball into Russ. Russ has got the overlap on the right hand side. Goes for Fundy on the left. Should be another one there for Fundy this game. He has a habit every now and again of bottling the big game. Brook on the ball. Fires wide. Horsham are going to have to start coming at us a bit more. And Joe says, got Trent and Allison for Liverpool. Not a fan of Man City rotating all the time, so stayed clear. I do understand that, but I don't know how much they'll rotate the likes of Kevin De Bruyne. That's all I'm saying. I've got Aubameyang in my team. I don't have KDB in my team just yet. Aubameyang and Kevin De Bruyne will rotate for me, I'm pretty sure. Jadon advancing into the penalty area, strikes it. I have no idea what happened there. I thought the goalkeeper had made a good save, but evidently he didn't. Comes crashing into the back of the net. Jadon advances here from inside his own half, goes past one. His pace gets him past the second, strikes it, and the goalkeeper just flaps it into his own net there. We go 2 goals to good. Horsham, as I said, are going to have to come at us, which is where the formation starts to really take its toll. Bentley with the clearance into Biz. We win the ball again. Rockahara, welcome to the chat, my friend. Hope you are doing well on this Friday evening. Jack has just said, but Rusev is back on American TV wrestling. Yeah, made his AEW debut. So Rusev Day continues under a new name. Is he actually still going with that gimmick, Jack? Obviously not the Rusev. Is it now Miro Day? As we scored again, by the way. Victor Fundy. I will scare you. No comment. Fundy into the penalty area. 14th of the season. It's not been as prolific, Victor Fundy, this year. He's still been managing to get on the score sheet every now and again. I don't think he will do the gimmick, but 100%. Yeah, of course they will, Jack. How was his debut in AEW? They've got some fans back in their stadium as well over there now. What, in the US? Really? What state was that in? Because our office in Atlanta is still closed. Russ gets on the ball. Carlisle over the top. Fundy does get there. Slots past the goalkeeper, is flagged offside. Jack, was his return publicised? Or was it a surprise? It was in Florida. Florida's one of the worst places, Jack. Unreal scenes. I like FM more than FIFA and PES, says Rockahara. And I completely agree. FIFA has got very stale and repetitive for me. So I don't know if I will be getting it this year. Do not know if I will be getting FIFA this year. So it's an expensive one anyway. And obviously I'd run it on PC. So thoughts on the new FIFA, Steve, says Kai. As I've kind of said, man, I've not really watched any of it. I've not seen any of the gameplay. I've seen some of the trailers on social media, but I'm just not really looking forward to it. I think a game that I may try and pick up would be we get 9k, that's unbelievable. A game that I think I might try and play this year will be 2k. Big fan of 2k and everything they do in the My Career section. That 9k is going to have helped out. Yes! Only 30k in the hole. Jacksonville, says Joe. Yeah, Kai, I heard Gnabry is slower than Immobile, which I cannot get on board with. He set a record for new gate receipts as well. Emirates FA Cup 3rd round. I met Kip Saban before a show before he went to EW and when I used to help out. He fell off a ladder putting up some decoration. Interesting, Joe. They have to buy tickets in bubbles. Okay. That's cool. Some of the big boys are in here now. I'm seeing Telford. Chelmsford. Alright, let's just do the draw. Hungerford. Oh, shit. Alright, okay. Well, this might be where the Emirates FA Cup... Might be where the Emirates FA Cup dream comes to an end. They're not doing very well in their division. 154, so I think they are the tier above. Nuneaton won the division in 1920. Okay. Got Bristol Manor Farm in it. I'm losing all ideas of where we are. Danny Ings only 79 rated. What rating would you say he should be, Joe? Nice to see that the poop emoji does work in chat. We are favourites against Hungerford as well. This FA Cup run is what we need, though. Right, Jersey Bulls in the league. Attention turns back to the Bet Victor Division 1 South. Ah, oh, shit. Russ is going as well. Romanian Second League. Okay. So we need a centre-back. Centre-back and a right midfielder. We can look at those a bit further down the line. They don't go until January, so we'll make the most of the time that we've got them for now. 82 would be fair for Danny Ings, says Joe. Only a goal off for winning the Golden Boot last year. Was he that close, was he? Shit, I didn't realise he was that close. Fair play. Wow, I really didn't realise Danny Ings was that high up. I don't think Southampton will do that well this year. You will see tomorrow in my Premier League predictions. By not being rated there. We've got changes to be made here for the game against Jersey Bulls. We are the favourites. He only scored one penalty all season as Ward Prowse takes it. Not bad. Not bad. That's a good effort from Danny Ings. Yeah, I really didn't realise how prolific he was. I didn't realise until I did my research for that video how good Southampton were since coming back from lockdown. I didn't realise how good they were. And Joe said Saints top halves this season. I'm calling it. Interesting, says. Interesting, Joe. Do you want to know my most interesting one from my Premier League predictions? It's nothing major. It's just I predicted a specific team to finish inside the top 10. If you can guess the team that I said will sit inside the top 10, I don't know. I'll be very surprised. Yeah, okay. So basically, I'll just tell you guys. So, yeah, I think that Leeds are going to finish inside the top 10 this season. Only just. I think they're going to finish 10th, but Leeds to finish 10th this season is my take. I think Bielsa Ball is going to be in situ. I think Bielsa's going to do unbelievable things. I think the addition of Rodrigo and getting Harrison back on loan is a very good bit of business for Leeds. I think you've gone for Leeds. Yep. Jack says, I bet I can guess your whole table. And Jack, that is because I've sent it to you, mate. If you couldn't guess my whole table, I'd be questioning you as a friend. Bundy's in. Goes for a phenomenal curled effort. Hits the crossbar. This is a big game against Jersey. We need to get the dub and extend our lead at the top of the table. Obviously, it is a big, big game. I want to keep our winning run going. The assistant says it's disappointing. Kai says lol. Jack says, bro, just play the game. Hey. Can't be doing that, Jack. I'm not getting caught out. I'm not just being like, hey. Hey. What are you going for? What do you want to bet on it? And then you just outing me like that. Just ripping my whole table apart. Like you did anyway. Absolutely decimated the entire predictions video. Right, we are on the ball in this second half. 5 minutes of the game to go. Jaden with the header. I want to keep this winning run going. Jersey have offered very little, but they have an opportunity now. 1v1 into the penalty area. He goes around the goalkeeper. And the Jersey Bulls look like they're gonna give us the first defeat of the season. Is that Boateng? No. Malaki Boateng, former Crystal Palace. First defeat of the season. Jersey Bulls have done it. And that is the first loss of the season. Jersey Bulls close the gap. That's annoying. We were at home as well. Been playing so well this evening as well. Disappointing, but we do still remain top of the league, so it's not all doom and gloom. Couple of easier games coming up now. Met Police in the next one. Nicholas Angels. Oh, that just looks so bad, doesn't it? Another 400 attendance though against Jersey. I'm basically just focusing on this Emirates FA Cup because that payday is nice. The payday is very, very nice. Okay, so Ross is gone. We'll make the rotations there. Disaster result, says Johnny Mills. Longwell Green supporter. That was rubbish, wasn't it? Says Tyrese Allen. Ah, come on, guys. It's only the first loss you've seen all season. We've won every other game. Advancing in cup competitions, left, right and centre. Tawanda is the best player in training. I want to bring on Porter. Adu's going to play there, and then Porter is going to switch. Can't disagree with Johnny Mills. Oi! Tier 9 could be looming for the green. Come on, man. Lost one game. Oh, I can't even select them. Oh, they're already in there. Froome offering for Toby Syme. I can wholeheartedly assure you we will not be dropping back into tier 9. Right, Met Police. Time to get back on track. Obviously, we are losing 2 key players in January. I need you guys to remind me of that, because otherwise that is going to bite me in the arse. I need to look at players that can do a job there. Cover picks up the ball from a bad goal kick there, runs down this left-hand side, whips the ball across. Porter's there, Adam Porter, 4th goal of the season, assisted by Tristan Cover. 2 minutes in, we get back to a more positive attitude, more positive in terms of getting all 3 points, getting on the score sheet. Jersey was the first game that we've not scored in this season. Joe's second team, the Jersey Bulls. Right, ball across onto this right-hand side then. Cover goes across to defend. Edge of the area. It's a good strike from the man from the Met Police. Whack. Good strike, Jaden. Falls to him on the edge of the penalty area. Jaden will not miss that. He's got so much space and time here. Fires it through a crowd. Goalkeeper gets nowhere near it. Sheer power on the shot is what we are here for. Goalkeeper has it then. Goes out for the long ball. Steve, turn that frown upside down. You look deflated. Thanks for that, Kai. It's because I've got a massive headache, and I don't know why. I've woke up with a headache this morning, and I've had it all day. I've taken paracetamol, but I've still got that headache. Fundy in. Victor Fundy in. Victor Fundy, 15 goals for the season. I didn't realise that we are only 10 minutes in against the Met Police, and we're 3 goals up. I did not realise that it was only 10 minutes in. How many do you think we can score in this game then, guys? As Marco Russ makes it 4 inside 13 minutes. What do you reckon? Final score? 4-0 up inside 13 minutes. Met Police falling apart here. Scoring all sorts of goals as well. One-on-ones, corners. Final score predictions for this game. Met Police versus Longwell Green. Jersey Bulls are losing to Slimbridge. Come on. How did we lose that game, man? Ball comes across. Adu. Porter with it. Long ball. Fundy. Gets robbed of it there. Hall with a goal kick or goal clearance. Oh, stay hydrated. Stay healthy. Only tips I can give to BH. Yeah, I think you're right, Kai. Hydration's key, my dude. Cover with the ball. Into Fundy. Shot is blocked. Joe has gone 6-4. To the Met Police, yeah? I'll be impressed if they scored 2. Joe? Right. Jaden. Fundy. Oh, I thought Fundy was going to rob that and be in. Ball down this left-hand side. Gabbiadini gets there. Fundy's coming across for the pressure again. Yakubu gets it. Goes all the way across to Arthur. Met Police actually playing some okay stuff here, but to a point we're kind of happy to let them play. Jaden gets it on this left-hand side. Ball across. Fundy's there. Joe, I'm talking to you. There's 5. 5 before half-time. Fundy's second of the game. Oh, they've given away a penalty as well. Fundy to take to make it 6 before the half. We make it 6. Met Police struggling here. 6 goals to 0 away from home at the Met Police. Linesman should have raised his flag. Shake my head. Off officials all over the shop. Ah, Joe, come on. They're just there doing a job, my friend. They're just doing a job. We can 100% take our foot off the gas here at 6-0. Weaver. Back to Chalice. Still applying the pressure. Yakubu. Trying to force that mistake. Good flick on. O'Connor just about gets there. The man who's going to be departing us in January for Ayr United. Jaden. Ball up to Fundy. Fundy's one-on-one with the defender. Strikes it with his left. It goes miles wide of the goal. They're making some subs. I don't need to make subs. We don't want to pay the extra fees. Weaver, McDonald, Robertson, chance for the Met Police, but whoever that was, is that a do? Whoever that was, I can't click on him. Gets back, makes a very good challenge in the end. O'Connor with a nice header. Jaden cuts inside from the left hand. Fundy's pulled a player out there. Jaden strikes it. It's poor in the end. Right, so Jaden on the ball again. Goes to the one over the top. Russ gets there. Flicks down the line to Gabbiadini. Ball across again. Jaden makes it 7. 7. Ouch. Okay, so we made it 7. Couple of really poor performances from the Met Police all over the park here. Passionately saying very happy with the result and the way you played. Well done, boys. GG's. Be interesting to see once we go through this. If Jersey did lose in the end, they were 1 goal down. So it'd be interesting to see how Jersey got on. They lost 2-1 to Slimbridge, so we regain that lead. That loss coming to Jersey hasn't really done anything. Them losing the next game after really undoes all the good work that they did against us. Right, Melksham up next. Rotation time. What on earth is this song that I've got on, by the way? Keep hearing a doorbell and I keep thinking it's our doorbell. Outstanding O'Connor. I will praise O'Connor. Shame he's leaving. Going back to Scotland. I'm going to ask Fundy to resolve it. Yeah, drops it. Well done. Right, okay, now I've got a team leader in Victor Fundy. There is my captain that can do that for me. I'm going to get Fundy to handle all of my players now. I've got a guy like it called Phil O'Neill in my starter from the bottom save, and he deals with all of my disgruntled players. Get him to constantly tell people to get over themselves and get on with their football. Okay, I've got 11 messages in the inbox. That's never good. Ooh. This guy looks very good. We'll offer him a trial. Good eyes, Sylvan Ebanks Blake. We will rotate in this game. The staff numbers go back up to 4, which is good because it was at 4 anyway. Bundy rejects the offer from Dorkin. Tyler Frost accepts the trial. He's not as good as Marco Russ. We will approach to sign him. Let's see if we can get him for 250. He wants 300, but... Look, man. I can't give you that. Yeah, there we go. He'll take 250. It's up to him. Obviously, we need a player to come in. We need a player to come in and replace Russ. I should probably start looking for centre-backs as well, to be perfectly honest. Obviously, losing players in January is never good. I'm hoping that our reputation slowly increases. The further we go through the Emirates FA Cup. Josh Kelly removed from my shortlist. Yeah, I can see why. Let's have a look and see if there are any centre-backs out there. Let's clear those. So centre-backs, that's the sort of age range that I am looking for, to be fair. Is there anyone who can give me 10s? There is. Why are you a free agent? We'll offer you a trial. There's people who can do 9s as well. We'll offer some of these boys trials. Where have all these players come from? That's what I want to know. Robbie Cundy, I recognise that name. Former Bristol City man. Nice. Got some big hitting centre-backs coming in now. I recognise that name as well. Scott Wotton must have been from when he was at Plymouth. I'd rather some of these youngsters come in. We'll see what happens with the trials once we've played the game against Melksham. Bundy playing right midfield, sorry, this game. It'll be interesting to see how he plays, giving Russ a rest. They may be open to joining you now. It looks like you'll go up. We've scored right off the rip, but it's been disallowed. Joe says they might be open to joining you now that it looks like you'll go out, whereas wouldn't have been at the start of the season. Oh, so is that it? Because our media prediction was sort of mid-table, they wouldn't sign for us, whereas now we look like we could go up. Is that the thing? If so, that's very interesting. Very interesting that is the way it's played. Jaden, if he'd have squared it, that's an easy tap in, but no. Opted for the shot. Jaden with the strike again. Absolutely peppering the Melksham goalkeeper in the first half an hour here. Corner for Melksham though. Headed off the line. Ball bouncing around inside the penalty area. Cover gets the ball clear eventually. As Melksham have their first shot of the game. Cover into Piddington at halfback. Back to Cover. Blast past one. Jaden gets the ball. He's got time and space. He's got areas to run into. Goes inside his man. Strikes it. Jaden goal. 1-0 Longwell Green. Yeah, about halfway through each season I get offered bigger profile names compared to the start due to being top. Right, okay, Joe, that is something that I need to take into consideration. We need to start looking at some of these better players. Obviously, we want to keep going in the FA Cup and competitions like that. So hopefully, the more we progress, and obviously that if we stay top of the league, then maybe we can start pulling in some of these better players. Steve meant to ask, have you caught up on All or Nothing Tottenham? Jack, I've watched up to episode 6. I don't know if there's any more out on Amazon. All or Nothing Man City had 8 episodes, so I assume there's some to come. I basically watched Sunderland Till I Die on the way to Crete, and then All or Nothing Tottenham on the way back. Catching up on my football shows. So we are 1 goal to the good. Jaden with that goal. I can assertively say you've played well, but there's more to come. Fundy loves it. Loves the criticism, does Victor Fundy. I'm not going to bring Russ on this game. Needs to have a rest, does the Romanian. I know he's leaving us. 6 released so far, then yeah, I'm up to date. I am all up to date. Jaden on the ball again. Into the penalty area. Goes past 1, goes past 2. Strikes it. This one off target. Melksham not offering anything here. Not since that one opportunity in the first half. Babajide on the ball. Adu. Pennington. Jaden. Babajide. Cross to the far post. No one's there. Joe, would you say with your save you just sign players over and over and over, and then if people got unhappy, you just release them? Because they're just on appearance fees? O'Connor with a big header there. Jaden. Good advance in Jaden. Good power. Into the penalty area. Straight at Prem. I may have to look for a halfback then, if that is the case. Halfback and another left wing back, maybe. Although, Calder can come in and play. As a rule, we just seem like a much fitter team than the other teams. And I don't know why that is, to be perfectly honest. Cover gets a booking. And we continue. Passionately say, well done, lads. Good win. I know it's only 1-0. If we can get some of these centre-backs in, that will be very interesting. Bulked up as the fixtures build up as relentless mid-weeks until December every season. That is what I was thinking. This guy looks very good. George Marsh. Luke Russ is a freebie as well. Right, Frost is on trial. We've offered Frost a deal. The centre-backs have not come in yet. Unless this is them now. It is. Russ, Terrell Thomas. Right. I don't think I need another scout. I wonder if they will let me start a coaching course yet. We'd be delighted to grant your request. I'm about to start a coaching course. Love it. Absolutely love it. I'm about to start a coaching course. I'm about to study for my Continental C license. My attributes are dead. Absolutely dead. Right, coaching course underway. Corey Jordan. Yeah, this guy. Unreal. How much do you want? Oh, no way. Okay, so we'll terminate his trial because I can't afford him. It's no surprise. Robbie Cundy, former Bristol City man. Where was the other? Tyrell Thomas. Oh, this is a unit. I want Tyrell Thomas. Remove that. Remove the unused substitute fee. 250. Right, okay. Tyrell Thomas. We will offer Robbie Cundy a contract as well. He also is happy to come in. Happy days. George Marsh wants a deal. Or looks like a good player. Can play the halfback. This is big. This is big. I can't give him that. Come on. Come on, George. Okay. Russie. Luke Russ can play the halfback. Fringe player. Oh, Russie, you can come in for that, mate. Done. Luke Russ. Coming in. Couple of good centre-backs coming in as well. I don't know what else I could look at. Maybe another striker to rotate Fundy. Russie coming in would allow players to play higher up. This guy would have been unreal. Ball playing defender as well. This guy again would have been good. I will keep trying. Yeah, he wants so much more now he's not at the club. Fine. I'm actually happy with those 3 players coming in if they do come in. I think they'll all be good additions. Why am I getting notifications about this guy? Okay, this guy can leave. Bye, O'Neill. Thanks for stopping by, bud. Really enjoyed having you here. You got us promotion that one time. Right, Tyler Frost coming in. We have depth at that winger position now then. Coming in before this game against Hungerford as well. Which is quite nice to see. Let's get him welcomed in. The team rotates a bit more. Let's attend the press conference. Delighted to welcome him to the club. Big contribution. Important. Confident. His best positions where I'm going to play him. Yep. Click through. Okay, so we've looked at defensive midfielders. What happens if I go here? I take out that. I ramp that up. I want them to be able to pass. Good passing, good first touch. Good work rate. Can you give me 11s? Yes. Oh, Connor Lemonley Evans, the former Bristol City man. We'll offer him a trial. I don't know how much money he'd want for that. If I knock that down to 10s, that should open up a few more options. There's some unreal players. These are good League 2 players. These are good League 2 players that are coming up here. Ben Gladwin, I recognise that name. Former MK Dons. So I just sadly think some of the others are a little bit better here. What? Liam Sercombe? Okay. In which case... I'm me a striker. Okay. Gotta get Cirques, yeah. Joe, I mean... Some of these here are unreal, man. Liam Sercombe. I'm trying. I am trying. Lemonley Evans, all of these boys coming in. Liam Sercombe, I still can't believe he is there. I kind of want both of these. Come on, Jake. Nice. And I'm going to offer for Cirques. Done. Let's terminate this guy's trial. And Connor Lemonly Evans. Although I think his mentals are quite nice. Why not? Why not? 110, why not? Okay, well, whilst we're here, let's look for everybody, shall we? God, you can play everywhere. I'm so intrigued by some of these players now. Dan Bradshaw, dead. 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 This guy can play at both positions. Corey O'Keefe. Okay. Let's see if we can get some goalkeepers then. So I want handling, one-on-ones, reflexes and positioning. 11? No. 10. Ashby Hammond. Offer him a trial, 100%. Right, continue. In terms of strikers, he's worse than Josh Neuville. Okay, we will cancel Ricky's trial. Joe, it looks like Liam Sercombe's coming in. Which is unreal. Get all these guys in on trials. And see what is he like compared to my actual goalkeeper. Nah, this guy's better. He's not as physical. Nah, I like my goalkeeper. Why not? Why not? Okay, he's going to be too expensive. So we'll terminate that trial. BRB Foods just come. Appreciate that, Kai. This guy can play wing back. Decent physically. Good enough in the tackling areas. KK. And I might look at bringing in O'Keefe as well, just for versatility purposes. Depends what he wants to be. I want you to be a squad player, mate. 250 when you play. I can manage that. Right. Okay. It looks like we've done some good work here. Ooh, Russie's gonna come in. Happy days. Comes in. We sign Luke Russ. Very, very nice. Well, we've got to put Russie on the bench for this FA Cup game, surely. Joe, I'm glad you told me about that. Really do appreciate that. Obviously, now I think we're going to strengthen even more now. Terrell Thomas is here. Robbie Cundy's here. This guy's a beast. 6'3", 16 jumping reach. And Robbie Cundy as well. Happy with these, man. Very, very happy with these. Tyrell Thomas and O'Connor at centre-backs. Nice. Luke Rusty coming in to play the half-back. I think he's going to have to in this game against Hungerford. I've had Luke Russ on loan before when I was at Bath. He did a decent job there. So you'd imagine he's going to be unreal at this level. Look how big our squad is at the moment. So Luke Russ is going to come in at halfback. And Carlisle can come in there. And Tyrell Thomas can come on the bench instead of Jarrett. For now, I like Ballard and O'Connor as a partnership. If you notice, we go into our tactics. The additions of some of these players is pushing Victor Fundy's rating down. This is the team, biggest game of the season, away at Hungerford. Russie's lacking match fitness, but I don't really care. This is the Hungerford team then. Playing a Mike Bassett special. Been on a good run of form. Passionately say, hold it. Passionately say I have faith in you. And passionately say I have faith in you. I picked the wrong option for the defence. Which is a little bit worrying. But Hungerford with the first opportunity of the game. And Charlie Dunkerley gets a goal. First shot of the game. Hungerford get off to a flyer. Okay. Lots to do. Still plenty of football to be played though. They scored early. Porter on the ball. Out to Russ. Russ looks for the run. It's a poor pass from Russ, but he wins it back here. Advances into the penalty area. Russ! We whip a ball into the penalty area of our own. It gets cleared. Jaden picks up the loose one on this left-hand side. Flicks it back in to Luke Russ. Not Marco Russ. And goes back to the goalkeeper here. Not really a great deal going on in this one after Hungerford take the lead. Porter into Jaden, gets tackled by Smith. Rigg, Irving. Ballard wins the header. Ballard wins another header. Jaden gets the loose ball. Goes past one into the Hungerford half. Goes past the second. Strikes from a long way out. And it goes over. We are starting to grow into this game though. Porter gets tackled. Ball's cleared. They get a little run. Goes past Ballard. Into our penalty area. Strikes it across goal. Nowhere near the target. We have had one clear-cut chance. And we've not scored. We've not taken advantage of that just yet. 35 minutes on the clock. I'd say we've been the better team. But the early goal for Hungerford being the deciding factor here. Referee comes over and sends off the Hungerford man for an elbow on our centre-back. So we've got the extra man now. I wonder what that will do for us. O'Connor, Porter, to the right back, up the line to Russ. Fundy! It's another clear cut. He's got to do better with that as Victor Fundy. Okay. They scored in the first minute. We've been the better team. They're down to 10 men. I'm going to give them a bollocking. This is a big payday at stake here. Obviously, a replay would be interesting. Could probably strengthen ahead of the replay. Ballard gets a book in. We have the ball here in the right wing-back position. Clearance is one. Right back intercepts into the path of Victor Fundy, who's into the penalty area. Strikes it. It's poor. It's poor at the Hungerford goalkeeper. 60 minutes on the clock here. I'm going to have to go very attacking. We need to try and get something out of this. Free kick. Comes in. Fundy's knocked it into the goal. And I thought it was going to be. He's flagging for offside. We get the goal disallowed here. Right wing back with the ball. Throws it in. We have the ball into the penalty area. Ooh, these chances are adding up now. I'm going to swap the left back out. And I'm going to give Frost a run out instead of Marco Russ. And Terrell Thomas is going to come in for Bollard. We're going to make the changes. We need to make the changes. We're going to stay very attacking because that goal was disallowed. 10 minutes to go. They've got an injury as well now. Time is evaporating though. Looks like our FA Cup journey will end here. Final highlight maybe. Porter gets the ball. Across. Cover. Luke Russ in his first game for the club. Gabbiadini! Come on, Jules Gabbiadini, first goal of the season, and what a time to get it. 92nd minute away at Hungerford in the FA Cup qualifying. Comes across, he hits it first time across his body and just sneaks that in. Dunkley's going to have a chance. Massive save from our goalkeeper there. We rescue a replay. Replay will only be on the Tuesday, I think, says Joe. I'm happy for it, regardless of when it is. FA Cup third qualifying round, it's a biggie. It is a biggie. Is it the Tuesday? It is the Tuesday. Okay. Fine. We're in the hat for the next round. If we could get into the fourth qualifying round, obviously when some of the conference teams drop in. Have to do a little presser there about Robbie Cundy. We go in the hat. Some of the big boys are in here. Colville or Grays. Now, to me, if we go through here, that is an excellent opportunity to make the first round proper of the FA Cup. I don't think either of those two teams can hold a candle to us. Looks like we're going to get Liam Sercombe in before the replay. And it looks like we have. Jake Taylor's here. I'll ask Bursey to welcome him. Liam Sercombe. Right. Now we play. Okay. We believe that the cut replays are outdated and only serve to add more. I won't go along with scrapping them. This is going to be our biggest game of the season so far. This is going to be our biggest attendance so far, you'd imagine. They've dropped our staff numbers, but I don't really mind. Corey O'Keefe and KK look like they're coming in as well. Before we play Hungerford. They are. KK. Pleased to have signed a player of his caliber. Well done, KK. Lemonly Evans is coming in. Unsure about this signing. Look. Look, we've just gone. Sky Sports saying Tottenham want Troy Deeney. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see him with Jose. I mean, he's going to be a backup to Harry Kane, isn't he? And Kane's going to get injured at least once. Right. We have improved drastically. OKK comes in. Got a couple of options at halfback. 2 good centre-backs. 3 good centre-backs now. Cover, Jaden. Jake Taylor, Liam Sercombe. Right, we're balling now. I mean, I don't want to go into this screen because our squad's massive. But we are balling. Right. Some of those players who have signed, though, they need to come in. So where's KK can come in for Gabbiadini. I know he scored. I know he scored. We got too many players. In short. Lemonly Evans. O'Keefe's the other one. I'm going to keep covering there for now. But we've obviously got players transferring in, transferring out. Robbie Cundy comes into the starting 11. O'Connor onto the bench. We've definitely strengthened. Liam Sercombe is going to decimate this league. Now we are at home. They've got a full team of real players. I'm going to do the passionate, I have faith in you strat. He's a natural choice under the circumstances. It's always good. I've been told he's fit enough to play. Is RKK. He's not going to do the whole game, obviously. Liam Sercombe. In a Longwell Green Sports shirt. We're playing with the ball nicely here. KK with the ball on this right hand side. Some space to run into as well. Drops it back to the halfback. Into Adu. Strikes Babajide. Ooh, clear cut opportunity. Comes in. We do have Fundy on the bench should we need him. But obviously I'm giving Babajide a run. Hoping that potentially Fundy can make a difference later on. Sercombe starting life off at Longwell Green Sports with a 7. Jaden gets a whack there. Williams. We win the header. Babajide looks out to Jaden. Jaden into the penalty area. That is a great save from the Hungerford goalkeeper. Another clear-cut chance that goes begging for us. Hungerford offering not a lot. Oh, Babajide gets an effort close, but can't get it on target. We got KK who's knackered. Jaden's got a knock already. Let's see. I've got lots of the same player, basically. I'm going to leave it. KK, you're going to have to ride this out, mate. Thomas, Sercombe, Adu. Into Russ. Ball across. Liam Circum. Come on. Watford versus Borough has been pretty dull since the goal. Gonna whack on the old UFC show on the TV in the background. What sort of UFC are you watching, Joe? Some of the old Brock Lesnar stuff's pretty good. I would recommend. Very nice. I can't believe that we've signed Liam Circum. That's all I'm going to say. I need to make some changes. Can Robbie Cundy play right back? No. Porter's going to come in there on that side. Why not? And let's bring on Pinnington over this side. We need to freshen things up. We brought Fundy on. They get a very close header. Ate too much. Feel sick, says Kai. Cundy out to Porter on this right hand side. Into Adu. Into Liam Circum. Up to Russ. Into the penalty area. Goes across Fundy. Unbelievable save from the goalkeeper. Unreal stuff. Looks like we are going into the fourth. Jaden's got a knock. And he's going to have to come off. And that is full time. We advance, guys, into the fourth qualifying round of the Emirates FA Cup. Thanks to a goal from Liam Circum. Hey, man. Dwayne, is that how you say your name? Sorry if I butchered that. Welcome to the channel and thank you for subbing. There should be an alert. Have I not set this up properly? There might not be an alert. There may not be an alert on this scene. Welcome to the channel anyway, my friend. Hope you are doing well. You can come in and see that Liam Circum's just bagged on his debut. Whilst the next game's going on, I will be tweeting about Liam Circum being a Longwell Green player. Okay, so in terms of our schedule, what does that do for us? Dwayne, nice to meet you, my friend. Welcome to the channel, as I said. And thank you for subbing. What was it that brought you to the channel, if you don't mind me asking? We've got an... God, the games are coming thick and fast. Emirates FA Cup game in just 3 games' time. Obviously, Southern League Cup, Build-Based FA Trophy coming in soon as well. That is the best I've seen our bank balance in a long time. This is what we needed last season. We needed a run in the FA Cup. Look how quiet December is. 2 games. What? And then the season's going to end in April again. I assume if I keep having cup games... if we keep having cup games, then that sort of elongates the season a little bit, Joe. We've definitely made some unbelievable improvements to the team. I'm very happy with KK as well. Obviously not, you know, he needs to get some minutes, but yeah. Just looked at FM20. Well, welcome to the channel, my friend. Hopefully you can learn something on the channel. Have you got any saves on the go at the moment, my friend? Let me know in the chat. Just let a couple more players go from their trials. Finally, someone that speaks English. Are you finding lots of people that are streaming on YouTube that aren't speaking English and playing FM? Let's ask Fundy to fix this and see if he can. Unable to resolve. Okay. Okay. Pinnington's going. We get Grays Athletic in the 4th qualifying round of the Emirates FA Cup. They are 8th in the Bet Victor Isthmian Northern Division. It's the one with hashtag United in it. Interesting. And they're 8th. Mixed bag this season. I definitely think that we can get into the first round of the FA Cup. Dean Pennington's been given a free transfer. Obviously, our squad's massive. But we only pay people when they play. So... Gillingham is my current save and Chelsea. Dwayne, do you support either of those teams? Or is there any particular reason that you picked those two? Okay, we've got to make subs all across the board here. Frost is coming in. Fundy comes back in. Nice big game against Portland Rovers. It's one that was always an interesting one when Rovers sent players to Bolton. This Emirates FA Cup run has been unreal, by the way. We are learning this unreal, the back attack. Very, very impressed. Goalkeeper's happy to stay now, so that should improve the dynamic. Chelsea's the best. So you're a Chelsea fan, so are you happy with the business that Chelsea have done this summer, Dwayne? Looking forward to the season starting and seeing if all your new signings can gel, I imagine. Oh, FA Trophy qualifying. Buckland. I can't remember what division they're in. Ours. Good. 15th. Good. Should be a win. Where do they want us to get in the FA Trophy? Second round. Again, doable. Have I completed my coaching course already? No, surely not. Studying for. I don't know when it ends though. Guided Longwell Green to an unbeaten season. Oi oi. Chelsea are the best club since 2009. Interesting. I mean, no comment. Yeah, good business. Yeah, I think they've done really well. Let's bring Rossi in. Actually, no, Cameron Lemley Evans can play. Yeah, I think they've done really well, Chelsea. It'll be very interesting to see how they all gel. I think Havertz is an exceptional player. I think I think Havertz is an exceptional player. I'm also I think Werner's a very, very good player as well. So whilst this game's going on in the background, guys, I need to tweet that we have signed Liam Serkin as Tyler Frost gets his first goal for the club. Bundy gets another one. Unreal. Chelsea were arguably robbed of the league this season, to be fair. Came close. Osborne the year Chelsea won the Champions League. You were... Wow. Wow. Oh, man, that makes me feel hella old. That goalkeeper's just made 4 unreal saves here, by the way. You were born the year Chelsea won the Champions League. Oh, man, you make me feel so old. I can't deal with that. I turn 30 next year and you're like, oh yeah, I was born when Chelsea won the Champions League. Okay. Okay, well, we are 3 goals to the good in this game against Longwell Green. I have just tweeted about us signing Liam Sercombe. Still can't believe that a 31-year-old Liam Sercombe's playing in Tier 8. Very happy with it, lads. Keep it up. Yeah. Joe on board with the G's for your year of birth, Dwayne. Unreal scenes. Alright, we're playing some nice stuff here. Whack. Frost. Goes past one into the penalty area. Squares it. Fundy. Victor Fundy missing the goal there. Browner became available. I mean, yeah. I would 100% get Lee Brown in. Taylor, O'Keefe, Taylor, Carlisle, Evans. Evans on the ball. Interchange here. Taylor, ball over the top. Fundy flick. No good. They get the ball clear, but we recycle possession. Taylor, whack. Jake Taylor, first goal for the club. Assist machine he was. Yeah, I'm not surprised, Joe. How old was Browner when you got him then? I'll have a look after this game. Add him to the shortlist. I'll look for Lee Brown. I'll look for Turles. I'll look for Bodes, I guess. Win that. Good press. Good work, boys. I'm not surprised he was an assist machine, man. Can we keep a clean sheet? Yes, it looks like we can. As their goal from Mbunga is flagged offside. What is your favourite club, says Dwayne. So my favourite club, I am a Bristol City fan. We kick off the season tomorrow. Oh, Keith gets injured. Good lord. We kick off the season at home against Coventry in the Championship tomorrow. Obviously, we will be looking to get promoted to the Premier League, as is the goal every year. Unsure if that will happen. Obviously, that is the long-term goal. Disgusting, says Joe. Mbunga with a chance. Mbunga fires past. Not that good a player. So, Dwayne, if you should recognise Bristol City. We are the club that had Tammy Abraham on loan. Wait. Wait, there's someone else in my game. How did someone else get into my game? How on earth did someone get into my game? I'm going to have to add a password. I've never had that. I have never had someone appear in a game like this. Wow. Yeah, Joe, did you not see that? There was a guy, there was someone else here. I was waiting for someone else. I didn't know you could do that. That's a very weird situation, isn't it? Oh my god. Okay. Dwayne, are you a fan of Tammy Abraham? I don't think he's going to get many minutes this season. Big Tammy Abraham fan here. I don't need attacking midfielders. Rob Hunt. I don't think I need that. Winger, Theo Hudson, currently contracted to Ebbsfleet. No, not really what we want. Right, we'll rotate for this Brentwood game. Don't forget those two. Browner still at Portsmouth. Why is he retired? Why is Matty Taylor retired? What? Let's have a look at all the old. Oh, Bill. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think so. Deeney training at another club, Coxie. Have they said where? And Joe, can you think of any more Rovers lads that we could bring in? I need to think of some of the other ones that we could pull in. Yeah, Deeney doesn't look injured, does he there? Sky said that Deeney was injured, apparently, Coxie. He doesn't look very injured. And Dwayne, I'm only in October 2021, my friend, so I'm not that far in the future here. We started the 1920 season in Tier 10. We got promoted from Tier 10 to Tier 9, Tier 9 to Tier 8, which is where we are now. So we've had 2 full seasons and we are like a third of the way through this one. Joe absolutely spamming. Oh, Parksy. Like, I've seen lads at... yeah, I can't have Daniel Ledbetter. I can't. Can't do it. Rory Gaffney. Rollins a free agent. Lindsay. Yes. Yes, Lindsay. Good comms. Good comms. Let me just finish looking through. Let me just finish looking through. Cavs. Lindsay as an assistant manager. We'll add him to the staff shortlist. Monty. I've got a soft spot for Christian Montano, I will say, Joe. Keep hitting me with those names, mate. I will check them out and see where they are once we've run through this game. Dwayne's asked Ronaldo and Messi. This is a tough one for me. Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. For me over Messi. If I were building a team, I'd want Ronaldo. I think he offers slightly more. I know it's fine margins at that level, but Ronaldo. Ballard. Ooh, header goes just wide. Get Bonnie. Are you Wilfred Bonnie? Louise is a Port Vale fan, so get to watch Monty every now and again. How is he doing at Port Vale? I still follow him on Insta and have a chat with him every now and again, but how's he getting on? Is he playing a lot at Port Vale? I love Monty, man. Such a nice guy. No, I'm not having Will Puddy. No interest. And Mildy will be at Swindon as a goalkeeping coach. Messi cannot score at a cold night in Stoke. Well, everyone was hoping that that would be the case, wouldn't it? That if he were to join Man City in the summer, then you may get to see him do it at a cold Tuesday night in Burnley, as I'm going to say now, because Stoke aren't in the Premier League. Monty's doing pretty well. They play him as a fullback. Interesting. I don't know how does he play at fullback? Wouldn't have been a position where I'd have thought he would have been that effective. His work rate's pretty good. We've got another goal against Brentwood here. Gone 2 goals to good. Russ with his second of the game. I'm super happy with this team now and how many options we've got. I can actually properly rotate an 11 now and not worry about like the fear of getting battered. O'Connor on the ball then. Russ, Fundy. Robs it. Good save. Yes, Wilfred Bonny. I could have a look for Wilfred Bonny. He's not that he doesn't fit this formation. Ryan Broom's a good shout, Joe. Love Broomy as well. Right, Joe, I've just got up the playoff winning team. And we can have a look at where all of they are in my save. For a nice little bit of nostalgia. Okay, so 2 goals to the good in this game. Spraying the ball lovely. Fundy goes round his man into the penalty area. Strikes it through him. 19th of the season for him. Dwayne says sing the song. Do you mean the Wilfred Boney song? I could potentially do that. At the end of the day, am I just performing for no real reason? Cover with the shot, straight at the goalkeeper. We are 3 goals to good. That is this game done and dusted for me. Cover's looking exhausted out there, so we will make a sub at half-time. Fundy gets the ball on the left-hand side, whips it all across. Russ wins the header. Marco Russ, 12th of the season. That is his hat-trick in this game. You want the Wilfred Boney song? What the? Let's go Wilfred Boney. Score some goals for Swansea. Oh, I remember when Wilfred Boney was actually really good. You probably weren't even born, Dwayne. Feels like that long ago. Feels that long ago. I bet you don't remember Michu, Dwayne. Just get Michu. He did that before Mitrovic. Do you play the Gegenpress? Yeah, I do play the Gegenpress, Dwayne. It's the only tactical style to play in this game, I think. This tactic itself, though, is from a good friend of mine called Steve, otherwise known as Manamai FM. Let me show you his. I'll drop a link to this in the channel, and you can see the shape that I am playing. He explains it much better than I ever could. So if you, Dwayne, if you go onto that video, it's from my friend Manamai FM, and you will be able to see this formation in all its glory and what I'm playing. All the tactical styles, it's all done by him. He's a really nice guy. He's wrote a lovely article for Passion for FM as well. All across, knock down to cover, strike outside of the post, and it goes wide. Four goals to the good. Cover's knackered. I was trying to not have to make changes, but they're going to have to happen now. Jaden's knacked as well. Russ gets a hat-trick. Well done, lads. Good result. FA Cup, though. Right, English Southern League Cup we go through. We meet expectations in a dominant win. We go through. We get £650 for winning that. That doesn't even pay the players. But this is it. This is it. Emirates FA Cup. We are the favourites, but we are away at Grays. This is the one, though. Oh, KK's on international duty, so fingers crossed that actually gets him some more minutes. Monty's going to come on trial. And how's it going, mate? Hope you're doing well. I will appoint Mance as a coach at some stage. It will just be a matter of when. Macca's gone. Okay. Gosling's retired, I think, on this game. He has. put an extra A and Angelo Balanta there. Angelo Balanta, Dagenham and Redbridge. Monkhouse there. Ellis, obviously, will be at Portsmouth. We will add him to the shortlist, so. Nathan Blissett. Do I sign Luther Blissett? I signed him in my Bath save. Nathan Blissett's a scout. He's retired as well. Unreal scenes. Whoa, I've got a lot to catch up on. Ah, Stephen chat. I'll be off in 10. Pleasure locking in as always. Shout out the newcomers. Nice to see you. Take it steady, Kai. Byron Moore, says Joe. Wow. Free agent. 33 years of age. I took that photo. I took that photo. Okay. I don't think. Yeah, Wilfred Bonney, assistant manager. Dwayne, I can't do it. I can't do it. Wilfred Bonney. He's an assistant manager. I can't do it. Nobody cares about this cup competition. It actually costs us to play in it at the moment. So nobody cares. The big one coming up though. Grays Athletic. 4th qualifying round of the Emirates FA Cup. This is the one that fills the coffers. My games are getting rearranged further down here. Hopefully they start moving some, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games in November. And yes, Dwayne, he is crap. Wilfred Bonney will not be coming in as my assistant manager. Peace out, Kai. Have a good one, my friend. That does mean that Ander can actually be in the chat for a period of time. I think it was just a customary Insta ban for my good friend Ander. I hope that first round draw happens before we play our game. I'd really love to know who we're going to play against. Okay, right. We'll get Fundy to sort Darren out. Look at Bekier. I don't know who this is. This guy? He looks very good. Fucking hell. Unreal. Yeah, he looks very good. Listed as a wonder kid. Can you win? Well, Dwayne, we are the favourites to win against Grays, even though we are away. Need to make sure the team selection is on point. KK comes back in. Terrell Thomas, Robbie Cundy. Okay, tactics. Liam Sercombe has not played since... Has he? Am I being silly? Why can I not find Liam Sercombe? He's on the bench. He's not match fit, but Circum and Taylor, I think, is definitely the way to go. Russ is knackered. I'm going to need someone. I'm going to need a centre-back. So I've got O'Connor on there to come on for Cundy. Circum's knacked. Taylor's tired. I've got wing-back options. I've got options. They say that we should go to a cautious mentality. Being cautious here. We're still... The games have piled up. Played a lot of football this evening already. In the almost 3 hours that we've been live. It's been good to get back from holiday and get back into the swing of things. Anders should be back in the chat sooner or later.
And now it's just like, man, you got to have that time where you just like disconnect from the scene.
Emirates FA Cup 4th qualifying round. I never thought we'd get this far. I thought we'd get a little bit...
You have to step away from it.
Oh, first round draw. There's a lot of teams in here. I'm just going to draw it all. If we go through, we will be away at Coventry City. League One Coventry City, should we go through. That is a massive game. This is it then. I'm actually going to play Luke Ross there. Which ground are Coventry playing at? Most assists, Zane Westbrook. Where does one see that? Oh, it says the Rico. The Rico Arena. Great youth facilities, apparently. That's a question. Okay, I've just had a little moan at trying to get a senior affiliate again. It's not happened. Here we go. Away at Grays Athletic. They've got this dude with incredible hair. Ryan Sellers is a name I recognise. I don't know why. Jordan Goddard. I don't know who this guy is, but he's in a Rovers kit. So, Joe, maybe you can give me a little bit of assistance with that one. Jack's going to dip off as well. Have a good rest of the stream. Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by. Really do appreciate it, especially considering you have been on the morning. Especially, you know, I think you were at work at like, what, 4:30, 4:45, something like that this morning. So I do appreciate you stopping by, Jack. This is the big one. We take on Grays. Set piece, Frost. First opportunity for us. We head over. Fundy gets the ball from the throw. Ball across. Keeper flaps at it. What did Jordan Goddard do at Rovers then, Joe? Good press there. Good pressure. Win that, Thomas. Nice. Get there, Taylor. Looks out to Frost on this right-hand side. Frost. Into Victor Fundy. Gets pushed wide. Frost. Jaden, come on. He had a piss in front of the weigh-in during an FA Cup tie. Wow, that's disgusting. And Jack says, yes, sir, I've been awake for 18 hours. Well, thank you, Jack. Thank you for stopping by. Go and get some rest, my bro. And we go again tomorrow, hey? We've got the lead against Grays. This will be a nice payday should we get through. And then you'd like to think the money that we'd get from taking on Coventry away would be very good. So Frost whips the ball in. We get the ball in the back of the net again, but I think the referee's going to disallow. No, looks like it's going down as a goalkeeper own goal. Lewis Walker here. He's flapped it into his own goal, but I'd say that header's probably on target. But nonetheless, we are impressed with this. Two goals to the good, though. Really happy with that. Fundy with the chance to make it 3, and he does. We are going into the first round proper of the FA Cup. Unbelievable scenes here. We missed that header though. Chance to come back in it for Grays and they don't take it. I'm ecstatic. 3-0 up. Massive payday incoming. Massive payday incoming. Followed by another massive payday incoming. Unreal. Can't wait. I'm definitely going to save that game against Coventry for next week though. Cundy on the ball. Out to Frost. Gets intercepted. We press across and Cundy picks it up. Peace out. Thanks for stopping by, Kai. Hope you have a good rest, my dude. Hope your girl's good as well. Hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. Ball up the line. Frost is nowhere to be seen. Opportunity for Grays. 15 minutes to go. Fires well wide of the goal. I'm going to change Circum. Supporter. Couple of rotation options. Obviously, because we are getting the payday from this FA Cup tie, we can afford to make some changes. And actually afford to make some subs. KK on the ball. Out to Frost. All up the line into Victor Fundy. 15 minutes of this tie to go. Fundy makes it 4. I missed the shot because I was looking at chat. Joe says, not sure if the link I sent came through. Not sure if settings let links posted in chat. It should do. It should do. I'll still proceed with the tactical changes. It should do, Joe. I can post links, so I don't understand why it wouldn't. So we win this one 4-0, which is exceptional. We go into the first round proper of the FA Cup. We get 26k. And we will take on Coventry. Wow. That's all I'm going to say. So first things first. We are in the positive. No, Joe. No, I can't see it, unfortunately, my dude. I cannot see it, unfortunately, my friend. This is the first time in this save that we are actually in the positive. We are 2 grand up. Which is just nuts. In the positive. for the first time in this save. Unreal. In terms of the schedule, the game against Coventry is down there. I don't know if I try and fit another one in. We are joint top. We've got 3 games in hand on the Jersey Bulls now. Because October has been a month of cup games. Joe says, just Google Jordan Goddard Corby. Oh God, do I want to see this? This is what Joe was talking about. Bristol Rovers investigated the claims that midfielder Jordan Goddard urinated in front of the visiting Corby Town fans during an FA Cup clash. Substitute Goddard is said to have relieved himself near the corner flag as he warmed up during the game at the Memorial Stadium on the 12th of November. The 18-year-old went on to make his debut in the 3-1 win. Avon and Somerset Police confirmed they are aware of the claims and are now speaking to Bristol Rovers. Corby Town supporter James Crawford told BBC Radio Bristol that he witnessed the incident. There was 3 or 4 of them warming up, and then one lad just pulled himself out and urinated on the floor right in front of us. There was a lot of people shouting at him, but he just looked over and started laughing. Wow. Unbelievable, man. That is nuts. I can't believe that that is a real thing. Oh my God. Right, we'll play this game against Winchester and then I'll call it there, guys, before the FA bars. What? Former Bristol City man. No, Matt Burgess. No, that's not the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, Joe, that's vile, mate. Not gonna lie, that is vile. But there we go. I'm gonna praise Jaden's recent form. Sam Baldock's gonna come on loan to Longwell Green. Unreal. Right. Montano's trial is going to end. Unfortunately, Chrissy Montano will not be the one for us this year. And this save. We'll play this game against Winchester to hopefully extend our lead at the top of the table. Baldock's coming in on trial. He is better than Fundy. How much do you want, Sam? Ask Fundy to resolve that. Unable to resolve it. Let's make some rotations. We bring in Liam Sercombe for the big boy games. Let's finish up the evening. This one against Winchester. Got the FA Trophy as well coming up. That could be another nice little earner. I don't know how much you make for the stages. I need another goalkeeper, I've only just realised. Definitely need another goalkeeper. Pick up where they left off. Finish the evening strong, obviously with that one loss to Jersey Bulls being the dampener. Cover into the penalty area. Circum. Good strike gets pushed onto the crossbar. Russ. Fundy, 22nd of the season. Right, I'm going to call it there. Thanks for streaming, man. Take it steady. Thank you, Joe. I do appreciate it, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. It's been great having you here this evening with your great input, as always. Obviously, we've signed Liam Serkin and Luke Russ. So we're bringing that former Rovers contingent in. It's going pretty well. Really happy with how things have been going in terms of that. I think Liam Serkin's going to be an unreal addition for us. Looking forward to taking on Coventry in the FA Cup next time out. Fundy's there. Bags his 23rd goal of the season. Calmly slotting past the goalkeeper there. Second of the game for Fundy. Winchester have no answer to him. We will be extending our lead at the top of the table. I think we will go 3 points clear with this one, but we will still have 2 games in hand over Jersey Bulls, which is just what we ordered. Closing in at half-time, Circum up to a 7.2. He's definitely getting more match fitness as well, which will only improve him as a player. Ball comes across. Frost with the header from the corner. Goes over. Not so good this time. Jersey Bulls drawing in their game. So we could open it up even further. Winchester score though. Fair play. Not going to argue with it. They get a goal back, but it doesn't really matter. At 2-1, you'd still think we could see this game out. O'Connor with the ball then. Good pressure from Russ, who will be departing us, but we will get the game against Coventry with him before he leaves. Okay, now I'm more worried. Dom Panisar Dewey gets a second for Winchester. Let's go to the Winchester. Cover. Russ. Header goes wide. Okay. O'Connor wins the header, but that is as far as it goes. He wins the second one into Adu. Adu looks out to the right-hand side. No good. O'Connor's going to get there and make that. I'm going to make a sub. I don't have the players on the bench that I thought I had on the bench. So we'll make that one sub in the central midfield. Adu will be the man coming off. Circum sprays it nicely out to Frost on the on the left-hand side. Into KK. Oh, we've hit the crossbar again. Absolutely sickening, boys. KK. Back to O'Connor. Circum. Come on, boys. See this evening's stream off with a win here. All over the top. Fundy's going to have a chance. Hits it straight at the goalkeeper. We've hit the woodwork 3 times here. We've had 3 clear-cut opportunities. And we've still not made it count yet. Back to cover. Off of the throw. Thomas goes all the way back across to the goalkeeper. O'Connor. Fundy gets intercepted. And the Winchester man's through. That is an unbelievable save from our goalkeeper there. 15 minutes to go. KK's injured. I actually do have someone to replace KK. In the form of Gallinari, however you say his name. None with the free kick then. Just wide. Jersey Bulls go 3 or are 3-2 down. They were 3-1 down. Obviously 5 minutes of our game to go. Their game's now 4-3. Oh my god, it's all going off. A couple of minutes of this game left. Fundy on the ball. Gets tackled. Harris. Ball over the top. Bailey's in. Into the penalty area. And we're gonna end this evening's stream with a defeat. Our second defeat of the season by the looks of things, away at Winchester. We've got that cup hangover. I'm going to say that was disappointing. Because it was. That is a tough one. Jersey Ball's lost as well. So we do stay top. And we do still... Ah, KK's injured for 4 months. Bundy shines with 2 more goals as we move up the leagues. But guys, that is going to be where I leave it this evening. Thank you very much for everyone who stopped by. It really does mean a lot to me. Obviously, you guys are what makes me encouraged to do more content and push things forward as we move towards Football Manager 2021. It's been a great evening. Obviously, we've advanced very far in some of these cup competitions. And hopefully we can have a good stream next week where we take on Coventry in that Emirates FA Cup first round proper. It's been an amazing evening. If you guys have enjoyed it, don't forget to drop a like on the stream. It really does help me out. And if anyone is watching this back after the broadcast is over, please don't forget to drop a subscription to the channel. Really does help me out, guys. But that is it for tonight. Hopefully you have a good remainder of your Friday evening. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.
Colorblind, yeah.